Okay, members and friends, I'm really upset. It's one day before they took my grandson a year ago, January 14th, 2014, and I'm still having to fight for him. I'm still having to stand up to for my family. I'm still having to face being badgered. And I'm still having, to face fear in my life. I'm still having to, consider the real prospect of this nonprofit that I've been working on for years and years and years. It's just going to go to the wayside no matter what, because the people that control the politics in our society are just hell-bent on keeping the resources for themselves. Honest to God. Without children like Andre, they would have nothing to barter with. Nothing. How are they going to go to court and talk to a judge without a reason, without a child to fight for? What are they fighting for? To destroy this? I'm having to, this is 2009. I got 2002 up there. I got to go through this stuff, and I got to isolate certain things, and I got to print it out so I can give a copy to each and every lawyer and judge and whoever is a part of the party. To say that, we live in Canada. Now, I want to say something. I've been working on my nonprofit for a very long time. And I've done a lot of things. I've done things for kids. I've done things for families. I've done things for homeless people. I've done things for teenagers. And I even built in a system for businesses and government so that everybody can prosper. Only nobody's prospering at this point outside of the ones that hold all the resources. Well, at one point in the past, I did a 1.5 years of metal recycling. Okay? I came into contact with all kinds of heavy metals and lubricants within computer screens, TV, with the cathode and all that crap. I took apart VCRs, vacuum cleaners, fridges. If I came across a fridge motor, that was a little more money, right? And I did that for 1.5 years. And I'm a stickler, so I even rescued the screws. At one point, I donated a whole container full to the recycling. I just said to hell with it because it was all piling up. I had the steel with the steel, the aluminum with the aluminum, with the copper, and I had the screws over there. I did that for 1.5 years. I had to be endured being called a garbage picker for that. And then I took that money, and I bought hockey nets, I bought balls, I bought, food for snack for the kids, that kind of stuff. That's what I did with the money. And I created in theory, a program. But the people that I'm dealing with don't appreciate that. Honest to God, they do not appreciate that. I moved into this house, and this hardwood floor crap, and this, what is this stuff called? Cremic freaking tiles that are meant to be off in a corner somewhere in a foyer, not in the middle of your kitchen and in your bathroom, because you've got the grout and shit, so anything get wet on it just travels, like if it's in the bathroom or something, if something falls on it, it just flies. You can't take a mop to it. You can't take a mop to the hardwood floor. I've tried that. You mop it, it takes 20 minutes to dry. You come back and you try, well, more than 20 minutes sometimes. You come back and you take a rag and you wipe it. It doesn't even look like you washed it. So guess what I've been doing for 4 freaking years? I've been washing this floor by hand, anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week. It takes me about an hour and a half to wash this floor. You multiply that by 5 times a week, 4 times a week. That's a lot of hours on your hands and knees washing a floor that you've got 7 to 9 people running across, including animals, all day long. I come into contact with all kinds of crazy crap because it comes in at the bottom of the shoes. Because those garbage cans, when they pick up your garbage, what do? They driving down the road, you know, and then they start compacting that stuff. And then that stuff just leaks off onto the sides and goes onto the road. And then you come along and walk on it. And then you come in and you walk in your house with it. I got these grody ass stairs in the back. You know, all kinds of shit going on in my garage. You know, but this thing with the porch leaking all the time, you know, and it all come trackling in here. For 4 years I've been on my hands and knees washing this floor. And I don't wear gloves. They're cumbersome. That's not including what I've come into contact in this yard. Mud, sand, algae, grit, God knows what else. So I've had it because my lawyer says, oh well, you know, if we go to court, you're going to want a hair test. I said, a hair test? Why? Well, you know, a fishing expedition. Okay. Well, I haven't done anything wrong. Last time I checked, I was trying to do something right. I'll show you your hair test. I'll show it to you right now. There's your fucking hair test. I'm tired. I'm tired of these people abusing my grandson. I'm tired of them abusing me. I'm tired of them abusing my nonprofit. I'm tired of them abusing my children. I'm tired of them abusing their power. Does this make you feel good? It wasn't enough that you fucking made my daughter go bald. Big gaping sores on her head. Right? Kick her out, you know? Teach your little girl a lesson, right? Is that it? Huh? Is that fucking it? Are you gonna teach me a lesson too? Huh? For standing up for my family and my grandson? Right? I can't take that blue shit off my fridge. You know why? Because the woman that freaking kept that thing on there is still in my house. Yeah, another government employee that's got some kind of pole stuck up her ass, thinking she's all that in a bag of fucking chips. Well, I'll show you fucking chips. You want to fucking play? Let's play. Come on. I dare you. Go cut your hair now. Come on. See how it feels. What you gonna get? What you gonna go fishing for now? What you gonna go fishing for now? Go fishing. All that metal recycling I did, what did it mean? In your mind, nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. That's right. Because you make good money. You got a good pension plan. So what do you care if little kids got something to eat? What do you care if little kids got something to kick around in a violent infested freaking courtyard that nobody cares about them? What the hell do you kind people care about that shit? You know, would you take a year and a half of your life to what is that called? Metal recycle? Take all that stuff apart, expose yourself to those kind of chemicals to have people come back to you fucking years later and say there's something fucking wrong with you? There. What's it gonna get you now? Huh? What you gonna say? I'm crazy? You think I'm gonna walk around like this? I'll shave it off. That's what I'll do, and I'll start fresh. Skinner G now. Where's my Merex hat? Don't have it handy. You know? All these personas I have to play. Right? Well, this is just an act. Okay? Just like when they come into my house, right? Badgering me for false confessions. Accusing us of something that's not true. Right? Making me trying to do what they did so they can justify what they did. So they can justify what they do. I have to load this shit up. My kids are going to be like, Mom, what did you do? I'll be like, it's only hair. Right? Who cares if I, like I said, did metal recycling for a year and a half? Who cares if I planted a community garden for the homeless people? Right? I mean, right now, under the state of things are right now, everybody up on Newton has got their fucking mob sticks ready to go chase them down and beat the shit out of them. Alright? It took a white woman to get murdered before somebody actually cared about it, right? Yeah, but what about all those homeless people out there getting murdered for the last 5 years since that garden's been made? And I was doing metal recycling then. I have pictures of me with the metal recycling in 2 separate locations. I wash my landlady's floor 4 to 5 times a week on my hands and knees every fucking time. Every time. Do I ever get a thank you for that? No. But I'm sure I'm coming into contact with all those, all that chemicals that are out on the road from our city garbage dumps trucks. Right? I'm not the one pouring this shit in my house. No, it comes in at the bottom of the feet. But you want to test my hair to see if I'm fucking sane. See if I qualify to be a grandmother. See if my kids qualify to be aunties and uncles. See if my daughter qualifies to be a mother. Well, I hope these social workers feel good about themselves.